Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about First Light Beacon, which is an institutional grade indicator system for TradingView. It's definitely completely different from anything else you've ever seen in terms of indicator systems for various different reasons. Before we get into all of that though, let me just remind you that tomorrow night we have a webinar. It's called the 60-Minute Option Strategy, Turning Daily Volatility into Fast Repeatable Returns. It's by a guy called Mike Reichs, and he has basically been doing zero DTE for a long, long time and is going to reveal his strategies for this in this webinar. So all you have to do is go to the link in the description below, scroll down the page here, go to right here, put in your name and email address to register the for the webinar. I think it's on Zoom. Yeah, it's on Zoom. So definitely check this out. He has some good services that I'm a member of, and he's definitely got a lot of credibility as a trader. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. All right, so before we get into showing you some examples of this First Light Beacon, I wanted to make sure that you guys know there's another webinar coming up. This time it is on August 14th. So Mike's stuff is tomorrow night, August 13th, and then on August 14th, the Thursday, we are doing a First Light Beacon webinar live stream, so you'll be able to ask questions in the chat box here. It's with the developer. Now, this is important because the developer with these things hardly ever, ever exposes themselves to questions. They usually, you can't even get in touch with them via their email or communication bot. And there's a reason for that. And there's a reason for the fact that Mike is going to come on and basically give you the full details about his amazing patent pending system, which is really, really fantastic. So I'm really excited to have him on. He's going to give live demonstration of all the different components. You guys can ask about each component, and you'll see why this is really different to your typical TradingView indicator. So I'm really excited about it. 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, the 14th. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because that will give you a notification when we go live at 7 p.m. on Thursday. Or you can go to the link in the description below and hit notify me. So yeah, so it's going to be fantastic. So I'm not going to say a lot about First Light Beacon today. I'm just going to show you the very tip of the iceberg that I've just been looking at, which Mike showed me the other day, and I think is really cool. So here is the futures ES. So this is really good for passing prop firms. This system is uh, is really, really phenomenal for passing prop firms. So this is a really powerful system, like I said, and I've put it down to the bare minimum that you can have on the charts almost. So I don't fully understand this yet, but I understand this part enough to show you guys how powerful it is. And it's basically a retest of their proprietary levels. So they have these levels, they call them end caps, and they're from higher time frames, so they're end caps from different candles. I think this was 45-minute one that I've set it to. And one of their strategies, and this is without even the signals, and there are buy and sell signals on this, it's really powerful. You'll see on Thursday if you come to the webinar. But this is the simplest strategy you can imagine, and it works almost every single time. We zoom in here and try and look at the first thing here. So look at this, it comes up, it comes down, and it just touches this level right here, and then it continues up. So on the retest of these levels, there's almost 100% success rate of it not breaking all the way through the level. So you can see, hopefully this is the smallest one, but you can see it comes up, tests this zone, this zone right here, and continues up. Then it does it again, retests the zone, continues all the way up here. Then this one is clear as day, comes down, tests the top of the zone, doesn't even penetrate into the zone, and continues up. These are acting like superb support and resistance lines. And you can see that it does this every single time. Here it does it again, goes all the way up, comes down, just barely touches this level, and bounces back off it, and then again, here, bounces back off of it. So an easy strategy for this, that I was talking to the guys about, would just to be a stop level like below zone like here. So you'd have that would be your risk. And then have your reward 2 or 3 or 4 or 5x. In this case, you could maybe have it like here. Would be where you take your profits. Try this one to actually go straight. You get the idea like that. So you're risking just below the zone. And these don't appear instead, they don't go away, so they appear as end caps here, and then they stay for the whole duration, they don't disappear. It's not like they just appear to support sort of thing. But look at this, it does it again right here, on this new zone. This zone appears here, and it starts to, as it stay on the chart, it does it again. Again, you could put your stop here, take your profits up here somewhere. So pretty cool stuff. Here's one. Let's see. I'm seeing a resistance one. Sometimes there'll be a resistance one, but there isn't at the moment on the chart as far as I can see, where it'll actually use the bottom of the zone, and come down, and you can use it as a short. But so far, there's not one here, and it mainly works in the retest. So this one almost retested, but not quite. So you probably wouldn't have got a fill in that unless your filler slightly better. So that's the basic idea for one of the SIMP strategy. These are 15-minute candles, by the way, on ES. It works on all the different tickers, and it's just a really simple way to make some money, especially if you're trading futures prop accounts. The other line here is called the Super Smooth. I don't fully understand that, but it also is not just like a moving average. It's a more sophisticated proprietary system. And that brings me to the idea on First Light Beacon, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check out First Light Beacon for yourself before the webinar. They have a patent pending on this, which means they've applied for a patent, and it's likely that the system is proprietary, like actually really proprietary, not just secret, but the fact that it actually is not just a combination of moving averages or anything like that, that it's unique enough and special enough that they're likely to get a patent on this system, which makes it different from every other algo indicator for TradingView out there. So definitely come to the webinar. Again, I'll leave a link in the description so you can come here, hit the notify me button, or subscribe to the channel, or just make a note and then come to the channel live Thursday night in a couple of days from now at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyway, that was a little taste of First Light Beacon. There's a whole lot more, even much cooler stuff to show you, and we'll show you that on Thursday. All right, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.